Hey there, everyone. Today I am doing a new moon reading for December 1st. I'm just curious to see what this new moon is going to bring for the collective energies. And I have already started us off with drawing a archetype card from my Wild Unknown Archetype book. So we have drawn the Eternal Child. So the Eternal Child talks about this joyful, playful energy. It's curious, and it's not interested in constraints. So freedom is really important with the Eternal Child. Now, this card does also warn us about the nature of the Eternal Child. It can get itself into some difficult situations, especially regarding addictive behavior. This could be things that we do that are obsessive. It could even be addictions with substances. We all have our crutches, but it is warning us about that dark side as well with the Eternal Child. But this kind of gives me the same sort of vibe as the Fool a little bit. It's like this new, exciting situation. I mean, it's almost like, a mixture between the Fool and the Sun, maybe. But I'm curious to see what else is going to show up for us moving forward. I'm going to draw from the Quantum Oracle. And this is for our collective for the new moon on December 1st. What's in store for us? Okay. Okay, actually, I'm going to pull a couple more. Why not? And just in advance, this is going to be a very intuitive reading. I'm going with the flow here. All right. So first off, there are some new supportive connections coming in. So the people around us are going to be really helpful in our endeavors moving forward. It's bolstered by transformation. So the people around us might be kind of helping us change certain aspects in our lives. We might find this kind of helpful. It's good new connections, new moon energy, and new transformations. Moving on, increase. It's bolstered by creative endeavors. So to me, it's looking like if you have an idea, a creative endeavor, seize that opportunity, act on it. Now is the time. Your way forward is looking really abundant. And talking about creative endeavors and increase, I mean, it's definitely, there's a change here with more abundance coming in. However, new connections, that might actually come in handy if you are doing a creative endeavor. We're going to clarify things further as we go, but we have the vast universe for spirit being highlighted here. So I think it's kind of encouraging this maybe a transformation of mindset of this idea of maybe there isn't enough to go around, to remembering that there is plenty The universe is vast. And that is bolstered by taking steps. And that kind of makes me think here, like, this looks like a path to be traveled, right? We're taking steps, we're moving forward. Things are looking pretty darn good. And I mean, kind of going back to the inner child here that we had pulled before, the inner child loves creativity. The inner child is curious. So creativity is going to lead to good places. We just got to take those steps, maybe ask for a little bit of help if we need it. I really like how this is looking so far. Moving on. Just going to use some rider-waite tarot here, just to get a little bit more detail. Okay. Going to give it another shuffle, and I'm going to confirm those guys. We're doing a bunch of cards here. We're going to see how much information we need to get the vibe. Beautiful. All right. So we are moving forward, taking steps on our path. We've got supportive connections coming in to help us make some changes for the better. We're moving on from this to this here. That's confirmed by the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity, a new beginning in the material world. So this could be potentially a job opportunity. This could be even a new way of making money. This could even pertain to health. But either way, this is a garden that we are planting, we're growing, and it's going to be fruitful. This is worth the endeavor here, seeking those creative connections to make the positive changes that we need. And that's confirmed by the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups is telling us that there is love, there's partnership. This is a blessed union between these two, which makes me think of this. So it seems like there is positive community overall for this new moon. Like, I'm seeing a lot of positive connections between people, family, lovers, and that makes sense. We have Christmas coming up after all. So it's a time of joy, of love. It kind of does bring out our inner child too. Like, I don't know. A lot of my positive memories growing up, Christmas is a magical and special time. So for events, we've got a creative endeavor that is going to help us on our path for increasing our abundance here. Kind of talks about our Ace of Pentacles. And that's confirmed by the Temperance. It's talking about flow. Not only that, it's talking about positive change. This positive transformation occurring here. Now, this individual here, they are able to they're able to braid together the body, mind, and spirit into a manifested reality. The energy is flowing fantastically, it looks like. Now we have the Chariot bolstering that. The Chariot is talking about quick, fast movement. This guy knows what he is doing. Now, the Chariot is talking about a clear path ahead. It is dynamic actions. It is focused. It is goal-oriented. It is successful. So I really like how that creative pursuit is looking. Moving on, we had the vast universe. There is plenty to go around. We just continue on our journey. Maybe there's an arrow that's like, you are here. I don't know. And confirmed by the taking steps, we're moving up this ladder. The universe is vast. There's so much. And then the Tower shows up. What the heck? I'm almost wondering if there's like a fear in taking steps. I'm going to confirm the Tower specifically, but after the Tower, I'm just going to cover this. We have the Star showing up. So the Star is talking about this radiant energy. Behind her is this Ibis. The Ibis is also known as Thoth, the god in ancient Egypt of wisdom and knowledge. Like, she knows her stuff. She knows what's going on. She's radiant. She's shining bright. And it's inspiration. There's hope. There's also transformation being talked about here. There is lots of positive things on the way, lots of positive change. It's also encouraging us not to hide. Do not hide your light, share that. And it's also encouraging us to heal and to seek peace and happiness. So this is looking quite beautiful. But I do want to confirm the Tower. I'm going to use the Pulp Tarot for that. Just wondering if there's any insight here for the Tower, for the collective energy, for the December 1st new moon. Okay, what is the Tower, please? Okay, so the Tower is confirmed by the Death card. And as we know, because the Tower is this snap back to reality, things weren't working, we've been hit with a serious realization that can't be ignored. And the Death card talks about the ending of a way of being. Something that we were doing was not really working. It couldn't go on the way it was. So it is the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new. And to confirm again, we're getting the High Priestess. It's talking about intuition. It's also talking about what's the word I'm looking for? She is divinely protected. She is strong. She is intuitive. She is where she needs to be. She is wise and empowered. So it's looking like there's going to be something that we need to shed in our lives, but it brings us to the Star and the High Priestess. So something tells me this is a very good Tower moment, a very good death. I'm going to take a Goddess Oracle I kind of want to know if there's anything that we can do to accept this change with grace and dignity and integrity. And one more shuffle. flow, Goddess Rhea. Now, the number 44 might be important for you if you want to look up the meaning for that guy. However, Rhea is telling us to go with the flow. We're going to reach hiccups along the way, and that's okay. One of our biggest keys, I think, here is going to be acknowledging that water comes in a number of different forms. So if we find, for example, we are in the middle of a downpour, things are really difficult,